bottom is long the story comes in. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you just remember some good shit. Welcome to the Bottom of the Bottom podcast.
Man, look, we back at it again. It's the same two brothers, the dynamic drinking duo, Carolina Dirt 803. I'm Jay Walker the third. What's happening with you, my brother, my partner?
Man, it is the Humpday Happy Hour tap in, bro. We back at it one more again.
Hey, man, look, I already been a little ahead of time, man. My 9 to 5, I ain't gonna say nothing should make you drink, but if you drink, it's hot under these lights. What's good with you, man? We ain't been on. We was on during the women's Final Four, and it didn't go Carolina's way, but don't give it fucked up. I still represent. I'm proud of what them ladies did. Under some political stress, I believe, but you know, we ain't gonna talk like that. How you feel about
it? People were disappointed. Everybody's been putting their 2 cents in. Some days you just can't win them all. And that was one of them. You can't win them all.
They won for a year, over a year. They won, 39 games straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everybody was talking about Dawn should have switched it up and she should have changed up her game plan.
I said it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I know a lot of people said it. She probably should have, and I think she acknowledged it because in the press conference she said she wasn't going to change it. So it is what it is. We never really had a jump shooter. So
yeah.
She needed to recruit some jump shooters.
Well, you know, we got a panel today, man. So, and they local to the gig, man. We're gonna see what their opinions are real quick. First off, my other player partner, man, come around the house. This is my real partner, man. Like, we know him. We hang out. DJ Kryptonite. He be on that Kryptonite type shit. So, where you at? Young Crip, what's going on?
What's happening, brothers? What's happening?
Hey, man, glad you can make a little time for us, man. I know you cutting up these days, and we appreciate you. We on the outside looking in with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always got time for family.
All right, man. You know what I'm saying. You want to bring our other guest in?
Yeah, he just stepped out. He just got out. So we're gonna have to bring him in when he checked back in.
We'll do like this. We was texting during and after the game. How you really feel almost a week later? Had to let it sizzle in your spirit. It's scabbed over now. How you feel?
Me?
About the game?
Oh, man. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that what happened could have happened, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they hadn't lost a game in damn near 2 years, you know what I'm saying? They played a whole lot of close games this year.
Yeah.
Kind of squeak by, and they ain't never really had to play buzzer to buzzer. And, you know, when you got a refs against you and you got somebody that can shoot from half court, that ain't a good combination.
That is not a good combination. And by no means am I not saying that, what's her last name? Caitlin?
Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Wow, you starting off with the bullshit.
You about to get flagged already.
Damn, cuz. Well, we in it now. Caitlin Clark, she went out there and she was really just throwing the ball at the hoop, man, on some Steph Curry shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not luck. She does that from night to night if you paid attention at all this season. But you know, this is you know how if you pay attention to your surroundings, you can tell when a setup is about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you how I feel in this. All right, people, these are just jokes, and I'm only gonna say that shit once. I knew it was over because when they did the children's cancer expose and gave Caitlin Clark the player of the year award.
Mm.
I said she shouldn't have got it. Remember, I text y'all when they was on my ass about that shit. Like,
I mean,
But everything they said was offensive stuff. They never said nothing defensive, and I felt like Boston did offensive defense. When it comes to the player of the year, you supposed to do offense and defensive, and y'all know, even in the Heisman Trophy race, if you lose one game, you out the race. She lost more than one game at the time. So at that point, before that game, I felt like they cheated Boston.
Well, this is what I'll say. And then, Crib, you can give yours after this. I watched her play 4 games. And in 4 games, that lady was shooting her ass off, cuz.
Lights out.
Right.
In 4 games, she was going fucking nuts.
Big facts.
But
so,
old girl did the thing too. The center, I don't know her name. Big old country. She chopped wood with her hands. I don't know her name.
It's basically like if Karl Malone had John Stockton, but John Stockton was Steph Curry. It's like,
yep.
You know, we in a certain age group, we remember John Stockton and Karl Malone, and they did the same shit every night against every team, and nobody could stop it.
Nobody can stop it.
Ain't one play.
But it's crazy that I will admit that Boston got in foul trouble early, and I think we talked about it after the game. Like Cardoso is not going to have that footwork like Boston next year. So we're gonna have to have some shooters. Boston.
You know what though? I think Dawn is probably going to coach her up and understanding what asset she is. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardoso come back a different player.
I mean, but 6'7", you catching over everybody. I think that's the point. They're gonna push her out the paint. They're gonna make her develop a hook or a jumper.
Well, that would be cool if you didn't have another 6'5" motherfucker coming in.
Well, yeah, because old girl, the white girl Pitts. What's her name? Pitts.
Yeah,
she's 6'5" coming off the bench.
Well, there you go. I mean, and this is I just, like I said, you can appreciate. Maybe I do the college a little bit more than the pros. Maybe I do it because I'm local to a really good team. But it was a very competitive, good watch to the women's Final Four.
Oh, definitely.
Shout out to UConn for the men's. I didn't really pay as much attention to them. I just kind of went off highlights, but shout out to UConn men's as well.
I don't think anybody even care about that game.
Yeah.
Hell no. They talk so much shit about that game. I feel bad if I was, bro. Like, even though the venue was smaller, the girls' tickets were higher than the men's.
No, they was in Dallas. They was at Jerry World, I thought.
Who?
The ladies.
Whatever venue they was at, the arena's at, they said it held 20,000 or something like that. But the men's arena, wherever they played at, it just held more people. But the women's tickets were higher. They cost more. It was a better game.
Yeah, man. We ain't gonna do too much politics or nothing. The orange dude is doing his thing, man. The Trump stay trumping, ain't it?
They say he cannot be a lion.
He don't really have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your story is, stick with it till you die.
Too late now. He can't change it.
That motherfucker came out of court selling T-shirts because he don't give a fuck.
Not at all. I mean, you gotta think. I mean, this is only a 30-day charge. I mean, if he, get convicted. I mean, not the one in Georgia now. If he get hit with that one now. No,
I don't think it matters. This is a position we have never been in as a country. We never thought we thought all the politicians was criminal. For the motherfucker to be proven criminal, time after time after time, we had a legitimate. And you know what? I don't think it was about the presidency. I don't think he wanted to lead the fucking country. I think he wanted the permanent get out of jail free card.
Oh, right.
And the power to let people out because he can pardon people. But like
everything that he's going through now, he knew he was going to have to go through then. And his only way not to go to jail would be to run for president.
Somebody said he ran from paying taxes and ran from all his bills, but he gonna pay that bill. Of all the bills to pay, he pay that bill.
He gonna pay it with the people money. That man came out of court selling T-shirts, cuz.
I'm talking about the whole the $100,000 he gave to Stormy Daniels, whatever her name is.
Oh man, look.
I'm talking about that bill.
All of that shit led to. It just boggles my mind that we got a known criminal. Like, he came into office being a criminal. He stayed in office being a criminal. He's out of office. He's still a criminal. And he ain't going to jail.
Remember, he used to hang with all the rappers. All the rappers he's talking about. He living that rap life.
He's either the smartest motherfucker in the world that play dumb, or he got a smart motherfucker around that he ain't telling. Like, it's one motherfucker he ain't gonna tell who it is.
Yeah. Hey, so check this out. Darren just popped back in, so we about to introduce Darren of Southern Plug magazine, the founder, the creator of the magazine. Plus, he had his own award show, Mr. Darren Southern Plug. Brian, how you doing, bro?
What's going on, guys?
Well, you look like you just paid you look like you just paid too much to activate your phone.
Damn.
No, man.
I'm just fucking with you.
What's going on, Crip, tonight?
Yes.
What's happening, my brother?
I'm tripping, man. See you some DJ awards.
Nah, I seen you at your spot, but you was working out of Sky. I ain't want to stop you. I mean, I was out there a couple times.
Oh yeah, you got like a tidal wave.
Hey, you gotta move like that sometimes.
Hey man, somebody gets a hard job, and somebody got to do it.
You already know it, brother.
Hey, that's what they say.
So we about to run the first call real quick since Darren tapped in. I'll take Crip and you get Darren. All right, Crip. Real quick, we'll go through first call as fast as possible. What's worse, ride behind a school bus that make 10 stops in 10 feet, or ride behind the dude on the moped?
Dude on the moped.
All right. Shit, they back out. Favorite ice cream from the ice cream truck?
It's different. I'm honestly say I've never eaten an ice cream truck.
That's some wildly un-American shit.
Right. you growing up, you didn't eat from an ice cream truck?
Motherfucker ain't come through Green Street. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm come through the hood,
huh? What's better, the milkshake from McDonald's, which ain't nobody ever had, but they got one, or the milkshake from the cookout?
Probably cookout, because that's actually, more authentic product.
Yeah, well, that shit thick as hell.
I'll say that's ice cream, my nigga. You can't. You can't get that motherfucker through a straw cut.
No, they're gonna give you 2 spoons.
There you go.
All right, your favorite song off the Machiavelli album?
Ooh.
I listened to it yesterday. That's why it came to my mind.
Born First. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Because of the whole basketball shit, I was listening to White Man's World because that shit was crazy. That shit went just like it. And I guess my last one would be. All right, they talking about it. 50 or Wayne in the verses? Oh, Wayne.
All right, that was my first call.
That was a pretty good first call. Young Darren, dodgeball with a softball or kickball with a medicine ball?
Hey, remind me of what a medicine ball is again. One of them heavy balls that you work out
ball
with
in the gym.
Yeah, I take dodgeball with a softball. Either way, both my nuts. Either way, my nuts gonna be out of the park.
I mean, bro, you can fling a softball 70 miles an hour.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some people can sling that medicine ball by 45. Either way, your nuts going down, baby.
All right. You down to your last $20.
Bring me to it. Go get your toy.
How you no, look. You down to your last $25. What game of chance are you risking your money on? Are you tonk, roulette, blackjack, quarters?
Man, I'm from the hood, bro. I grew up in high school. I remember this guy, man, named Jarrell. I used to bring $5 to school every morning, end up with about what I used to always take his money playing tonk. I'm gonna put it on tonk, baby.
Okay. Unlimited budget. What's your classic car? What old school are you putting together back to 100% restoration?
Man, 56 Bel Air, man. I like them. When I was growing up, my granddaddy had a 56 Bel Air that he bought 2 of them. He used one of them for parts. He used one of them to be like the shell. Man, put one, man, immaculate with that tire sticking out on the back. Boy, that shit classic, boy.
Okay. Better, what sport, based on the knowledge you have now, do you think you would be able to coach the best?
Probably football.
Everybody like to think they know that football.
Yeah, I got my football IQ is like this, son.
That's what everybody say till they sit down to Madden. Oh man.
Yeah, now basketball, I never, required too much hand-eye coordination for me. I never was good at basketball. Game.
My last question, what do you say, what does your 15-year-old self say to yourself today?
Oh man, keep doing what you're doing and being creative. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many people in your family, how many people at the school tell you that, you know what I'm saying, that whatever you're doing is lame and it ain't gonna amount to nothing. Yeah, hey, it's gonna amount to something. 2023.
Look, that's 5 strong ones.
All right, so Dare, we tried to get you the other day, but you was going in. You had a lot of stuff going on, and we talked about it.
Right.
So you have the Southern Plug Awards. You are the founder and all that, and we thank you as far as BOTB for being a nominee in the podcast category, and DJ Kryptonite is also nominated. So it's dope for
big shout out to
come
the
together.
man.
Yeah, on this platform. So for you, what's the struggles into putting something like this together for what? It's North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. So what's the struggles in putting this together?
It's North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Mississippi, everywhere in the South, man. Alabama. You know what I'm saying? We started out pretty much based in South Carolina because that was home base. But the number one struggles being we're in it. I was talking to the founders of the IHA Awards in Augusta, OJ Paul the Demigod. He was like, bro, every time you have an award show, people always come at you with this mad energy about why they didn't win or what. I said, bro, every time there's losers and winners, you're going to always get that kind of atmosphere. You're going to always get that. But the biggest struggle is just dealing with the people on what everybody think that things should go this way, or you should be doing it this way. You should do nominations this way. You should do, you know what I'm saying? If I listen to 1,000 different people on how to do things, I would never get anything done. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be going from this way to that way. That's been the biggest struggle for me, just sticking to my guns and know what my goal is, my vision is, and carrying that out.
I mean, that's kind of dope. How you, because I know last time you spoke on, you was doing the whole vote thing. This time you actually put like a panel together for the
man, that actually came from I was at the Second Line DJ Awards and I got there a little bit early. And I was helping Paul Davis set up. And I was talking to him, right? And I was like, man, how do you, you know what I'm saying? I seen the DJ awards ever since I started in 2015. Because Tutu out at Pure Work DJs was the first one to put me on to the DJ award. I used to stay out Park Lane, used to be at his studio all the time. So I was like, I never seen no nomination ballot and then like that. How do y'all do it? He was like, man, to be honest with you, we got a panel of people, and that keep it where you got the people that know who really putting in work and able to do it based off the numbers, as opposed to somebody who was tech savvy and can sit there and vote for themselves or get people to vote for them 1,000 times, but they not really putting in the work in real life. So I just thought, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's how we gonna do it.
So is there any, what's the disadvantage in that though?
The disadvantage is you don't get any fan input. You don't get any fan input. We was trying to look into like doing a certain percentage, like maybe 10% of fan input, and maybe 90% or 20%, 20, 80 of fan input, and then we were still gonna go off the numbers to see if what the fans came up with was gonna be valuable enough to get a person the award. And that's really the disadvantage, is that people. And then also a disadvantage is when you got the voting going on, you got the nominations. That's another brand of promotion that is out of this world. Like you got 1,000 people sharing flyers saying vote for me, vote for me. So now everybody want to know what this award show, what's this going on. That's another disadvantage. So it just costs you to have to overload on the self promotion.
What's the formula, man? When y'all look at it, do y'all look at, like I would say, like if I'm in that position, I'm looking at quality of content. Obviously, you got to look at followers. That's what everything is about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so what's the panel's formula for their votes?
So pretty much our formula is paid shows. So we looking at artists that's getting paid shows. We're looking at their following, number one. We're looking at so paid bookings. We're looking at streaming. You know what I'm saying? The numbers that we can find, like Spotify and things like that, is streaming. How many streams an artist may have? You know what I'm saying? Following, bookings, and all the different analytics that go into views on music videos and on songs and things like that. They could decide who's gonna win the award, and who has done the most work, or who has been the most successful in each category for that year.
So, Crip, what he's saying, what do you think the advantage and disadvantage on both sides of the coin of what he just said?
No, I 100% agree with him. He said that like perfectly. Like I said, the only thing I might have threw in was like with the ending part. He said like make the fans count for like 10, 25%, you know, just to kind of make it fair. You know what I'm saying?
And interactive.
He said it perfectly. That formula work for me. It sounds fair. You're not gonna get it right every time. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody. So I mean, I think that's ain't perfectly fair. Just, you know what I'm saying, for everybody. Like this about who putting in work. You know what I'm saying? This about who got the most followers. Not necessarily who got the most followers, but if you're good at something, you're gonna have a lot of genuine followers. You might have a lot of fake people too, but you know what I'm saying, you can see what a genuine follower is. If I throw an event every Saturday and I consistently bring 200-300 people. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, that kind of separates real from the fake.
Well, let me ask each of y'all a question. We go back to Crip, then Darren, then back to Carolina. How did it feel to win your first award for anything? Like, what's the most important award that you won probably in your life? Trophy, whatever, to this point?
I'll probably say my first South Carolina Music Award. Like, I mean, you know, I've been nominated for stuff before, but I wasn't working. I was working, but I wasn't working.
Right.
So like when I got out of the award, it kind of solidified. Okay, damn, he on the radio every day, 3 times a day. He in the streets every weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel like people they see me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. What about you, Darren?
Like South Carolina Music Awards are good one. I never won a South Carolina Music Awards, but I was nominated back in 2016 and 2015. But that meant a lot to me because I had been watching the Niche Carolina magazine for a number of years. Because a guy from where I'm from, named by the name of Lil Rue, he's from Ridgeway. I'm from Greenbrier, which is off Fairfield County, and he stayed. I went into any store like they had sounds familiar back then on like every time I went in there, I seen him make he was in it. I was really big on the, but that nomination probably was the biggest one for me. But as far as award winning, probably the SCUMA Awards down, which they don't. We're trying to get them to bring back, trying to get Miss Kiki to bring back South Carolina Underground Music Awards. I won Magazine of the Year back in 2019. That really touched me.
For sure. Carolina.
Shit, I ain't gonna let you count my daughter, and that's a walking around trophy.
I mean,
it probably something I did in high school. One of them, one of them sports or something I did in high school. Like, I don't think I got any awards lately, other than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm regular as hell, cause I gotta go back to like a 4th grade spelling bee. I'm trying to think of some other. I did martial arts for a few years. I got a couple trophies. I got some technique.
I tell you what, I got some bodies from drinking. I tell you that I got some trophies from drinking. Just people get too drunk fucking with me. I'll take them trophies. I'll take them bodies. So I say that.
I asked that question just generally for the people, man. Everything we do is for the people, man. If you out here and you good at something that you think is arbitrary, it's not arbitrary, man. Put yourself to what you do well. You feel me? There's a lot of other things that I did well besides spelling bees and martial arts and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that don't be out here on no participation trophy. Don't just show up and think you're supposed to, be elite because, you know what I'm saying? Push your passion, man.
Mm-hmm.
So there, when you have somebody like Kryptonite,
and that's a lot of artists.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, what I was going to say is, so speaking of that, man, it's been a lot of I like speaking of negative backlash. Like I've received negative backlash from artists like that I didn't know of before they signed perform a show of mine or before, you know what I'm saying, they hit me up asking me about doing something with the magazine I had never heard of. When I did research them, they had 2 monthly listeners. They didn't have nothing going on, but they had been upset with me for years because I had never given them awards and I had given other people awards. I'm like, you just want a participation trophy because you ain't done shit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew all your work, but you want to go, but not give you an award. You know what I'm saying? That's not the we set the Soul Club to be for greatness, and we want to, you know what I'm saying, highlight in greatness. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to highlight and honor those who ain't doing that, because that make it seem like to the ones that are doing stuff, that make it seem like make them not want to be a part of it because they feel like it's just a homie show, or it's just a show that, oh, if you rock with Southern Plug or if you rock with Darren Brown, then that they gonna give you a trophy, but they don't make it seem real. But one thing people can't argue with is numbers. So as long as the person that end up in that category, they're like, it do make sense. That boy putting up numbers, or that girl putting up numbers. But I just had to speak on that because a lot of people be wanting participation trophies just to social media to message up. Everybody see when these award season going on, everybody posting their picture, getting 400-500 likes. They won't be able to do the same thing, but they don't understand what we're in it getting at. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to give it to them because they say they're artists. And that's whack to me, man.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if I'm an up and coming DJ, and let's say I'm nominated in the same category as Kryptonite, have you ever had somebody come to you and be like, "Man, that ain't fair"? Like, because he been out there or he be on the radio too much. Like, you ever had somebody come to you and it felt like they shouldn't have been in that category?
I mean, after the Metro Music Awards, I had a DJ go remain nameless because he's a nominee this year for the Southern Plug. He's like, how y'all come up with this and this and that and this and that? And he was calling out people that he didn't think, you know what I'm saying, deserved it, or he thought these people, he thought in the category too much, and that DJ Surplus was just a friend of mine. And I'm like, nah, but that's not how, you know what I'm saying? We don't come up with lists like that. We come up, like at that time, our list was coming up straight off fan vote. So if you want to come, so you know what I'm saying, you want to knock the man for sitting there promoting himself and asking 1,000 of his friends to vote for him, he may not be as put as much work in as you, but he put work in to get that award.
Hey, nameless DJ guy.
And a lot of people wasn't following the brand, wasn't keeping up with. Huh?
Yeah. I said,
man, I can't because I'm a good friend with the guy, and I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, you good friends.
Oh, to the nameless DJ guy, yeah.
Yeah, to the nameless DJ guy.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Hey, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it.
Okay. Well, y'all gotta tune in on the 15th, man.
That's basically what he did.
Yeah.
But that just
what you mean by that?
Y'all go ahead.
But yeah, Kryptonite, man, you gotta pull up on the 16th, man. Hey, man. Another thing I've been getting from people, man. You know what I'm saying? You said what now?
Listen, I'm in there. I'm gonna be down there all weekend.
Oh, word. Say less, man. So you're gonna pull up on the 15th too, at the scene.
Yeah. I'm gonna be out there with Frosty. I'm fuck with him.
Yeah, man. And so, man. But yeah, another thing with what was you speaking on before I went to tell it what you call to pull up? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to speak on. A lot of people, man, they're so hard to get nominated for these, especially back when we did like fan voting and nomination. People go hard to get nominated for the show. You know what I'm saying? They go hard. And they could be from Columbia. Back then, we was doing all our shows in Columbia. Just the first year we threw a show outside of Columbia. Like, even when we marketed to other markets and other areas, we always threw the show at Columbia. It could be a Columbia artist. They had the most to say, but they would not show up to the show. They may win. They want to know how they gonna get. Is you gonna mail this open for free? And they mad because you want them to pay for shipping. I'm like, man, so if you want somebody to support you and honor you, at least you can do a support the show, patronize and come. And you know what I'm saying? Show love. We're gonna show love to you. You show love to us. It is way much better. It's way better. You come there and you get the water, you get to get on the red carpet and everything, taking pictures and everything like that. But a lot of people may just want stuff given to them.
So I wanted to ask, man, why y'all do it on a Sunday?
I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. That's a blueprint that I took from every award show I ever been to.
Yeah.
I've been to the SCA Awards in Mississippi. I'm in Vanessa, Mississippi. I've been to the Southern, Southeastern Independent Awards in Atlanta. Even the Southern Independent Music Awards that's coming up the week after mine. The South Carolina Music Award, the School Awards, they was always on Sundays. And even if you watch like the BET Awards, the
MTV,
it's always on Sundays. The Grammys, MTV, they always on Sundays. And one thing I noticed with venues, one, it's easier to get a venue to do something like that on a Sunday because say I want to use Sky Bistro for that. Yes, even though I'm just using Sky Bistro because the first name came to mind. Even though we do brunch on Sundays, I wouldn't be able to do it. But on a Saturday night would not be the night to do that because they got parties going on. And people coming in there expecting the party instead of coming in there expecting to go to a show to see somebody win awards. You know what I'm saying? The Sundays always work out. And you can get the building for a little bit cheaper too, but you ain't hear that from me, huh?
That's what's up,
though. The building a little bit, on Sunday. So They gonna throw it to you for a little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
for sure. What are you looking forward to most about the upcoming award show?
I'm looking forward to see if the Splat Pack is gonna perform when they receive their honorary award from the Industry Club magazine out of Mississippi. I want to see if they gonna perform, cause I know if they want to perform, I'm gonna definitely hand them the mic, cause it's gonna be people on their knees scrubbing the ground.
I'm about to say, cause you want all them people gonna have hurt backs, bro. My back will be tore up. I know that.
And a lot of them ain't no spring.
The goddamn Splat Pack.
A lot of them spraying chicken. Well, go there with the big one. Right.
We had a time that night.
You got Ghetto Mafia. Ghetto Mafia's getting an award. They performing or he's getting an award?
They getting a man. Listen, our celebrity, the Ghetto Mafia, Splat Pack, T-Mo from Good and Mom. I mean, all the celebrities that I'm just gonna tell the truth. I'm not the sauce behind the celebrities coming. Celebrity DJ Cadets and me partnering up with celebrity DJ Cadets and Dick James is what made that happen for the Southern Plug Music Award. But like I told him on our last phone conference, if those guys want to perform, I'm gonna give them the mic because I know they're gonna turn the show out.
For sure.
So, Crit, what you looking forward to?
Easy. See if I can bring the award back to the city, man.
Call him my name. Tell him call my name.
Right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is my first Southern Plug Award, so I know what I'm saying. I'm interested in, you know what I'm saying, just trying to see a new vibe. I've been to a lot of award shows, but this one, you know what I'm saying, this is one that I haven't been to that I wanted to get to. I've been always busy, so it's just I just want to see what Plug got going on, man.
Absolutely.
I want to see what it's all about.
Hey, but it's dope, Plug, because we had Frosty. Yeah, we had Frosty on here about a month ago, and he brought up the Southern Plug Award. He was like he wanted to see what it was about. So that was dope. That's dope.
Thanks. You know, Frosty
got the plug there with Dick James. He actually plugged in with Dick James to do the pre-celebrity party. So we finna turn this thing up, man. We got some of the biggest DJs nominated, including Kryptonite. I remember Kryptonite, man. He was on me and my pops when we was working in Wilmington, North Carolina. You have to go across. You have to go all the way down south of the border and everything to get to Wilmington. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember that station, but that 5 o'clock mix, it was an old school station with DJ Kryptonite, boy.
Okay.
Well, I'm honored to be on this podcast, which I ain't even like. I'm gonna show my daddy this because we used to listen to that every day at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock mix. That bitch used to be bumping, boy. You talking about having a good time in the work truck. Have us jumping, boy.
Hey, that's what the 5 o'clock supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All he do is spin records.
That's all he do, spin records.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm in the nightclub. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm in the nightclub industry, bro. I know a lot of people that supposed to be able to. Everybody ain't good at that. It's a skill. Crowd control is a skill, bro.
Nah, my dog got it, man. I be looking. What's funny is like back when it was on the radio. You know, everybody stream now. Is to know your homeboy mixing and to look at the car next to you at the stoplight, and that motherfucker going in like, smash it. So that's always a good feeling, man. I want to see anybody that look like me win. Period.
Right.
That's the shit that I'm on. But to actually have to know and have a real, outside relationship type shit, I want to see that man get his roses, man, because he work hard.
Shit, he been mixing one time,
right.
And I think in the middle of the mix, I shared the mix to my brother and my other partner, like, this nigga going crazy. I started sharing.
You go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is straight from the heart, but we used to pump that. But I be on the job about to lay cut, like about to put some sheetrock up or something, and I look around like, oh man, it's almost 5 o'clock. We got to go cook on. Boy, that boy can spare. Boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You get down, and all the DJs at my club can tell you, I love a good mix DJ, a DJ that can mix, boy. I tip my DJ. I'm not, huh?
Well-rounded.
Right. Kryptonite can do the new school, the old school, back to the old school hip hop, back to your mama and your grandma songs. He probably can mix the Temptations and with Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Hey, well,
do what?
Do all that shit, ain't it? I mean, it's all universal, man. Music is universal. It's one of the things that, for our people that it live inside you, huh?
So
right.
So Dan, I wanted to ask you, like, that love you just gave Kryptonite, right? Has somebody given you that love for what you do with the award show and with the magazine?
Man, a lot of people give me that love all the time, man. And it's a lot of it, man. I'm sitting here with my ex fiance right now, and she can tell you we can go places. And I'm gonna say she can tell you we can go places, man. What's funny?
That's a black ass relationship.
She'll tell you right now we'll go. That's a black ass relationship. I knew you was gonna say something. But listen, bro, we go places. Like, you got club, man. Congratulations on what you doing, man. They act like I don't reach the level of the Migos or Drake or somebody. I'm like, bro, I'm still shopping at the hot spot. Don't you see where you seeing me at? And y'all know the hot spot.
But you know what,
that's
man?
The hood, baby.
To me, that's what make it all the more genuine. That's what make it all the more important, man. It's like you doing something you don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? You gaining traction,
right?
Doing something out of gratitude. How many people do that?
Not many.
Not many. You know I'm gonna tell you, man. There's a lot of people, man. For the last 2 years, man. For the last 2 years since the South Carolina Underground Music Awards disbanded, Miss Kiki, I remember the post like it was yesterday. I was waiting to see if I was gonna be able to try to win Magazine of the Year again. It was right after the award show where I lost to I want to say it was Geechee One magazine. I think it was like 2020, last award show she did, and I didn't even go to the show. I was checking all the posts and stuff to see who won my category. And I seen right after the show, she was saying she was gonna go and do some different ventures and with her other brand. And I was like, why would she stop this? This is the only thing we really got in the city. Because at that time, South Carolina Music Awards had already stopped, and Shira Bass and Marcus Hauser them had already went on to do different things. So I was like, why would she stop? And I can't even remember the point I was making, man. I swear to God.
We were just talking about gratitude. You know what I'm saying? No, you saw somebody else do it, and you picked up the mantle, basically.
Yeah, so pretty much, man, for the last couple of years, man, I've been the only one pretty much in South Carolina offering like awards or anything like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people now, they picking up to it, but instead of picking up doing their own thing, they picking up like trying to like just mimic. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people using it, they're not doing it for the, you know what I'm saying? You could tell people intentions and things like that. They're doing it just as a rich quick scheme type of thing. But they don't really have like I have artists that I have relationships with. I got artists that'll send me their songs before they release it to see if I have like critiques on it and stuff like that. These people just looking to make a quick buck. You know what I'm saying? And like you asked the question, how many people you got doing it just to to show gratitude. Not many people, man. And most of the
man.
people that I'm trying to get. I want them to come back.
So
I like to win awards too.
I know that's right.
Speaking on that gratitude, kryptonite.
Right.
From your viewpoint, like you got your listeners, you got your Facebook and Instagram friends, and then you got the award shows. Like, which one is true to you? Because technically, they all of them surround people to you, but the award show or your viewers and fans.
I don't know. It's kind of I mean, it could be either or. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you look at it. I mean, because the award shows, you know what I'm saying, they might include the fans and they might include the panel. So if I got to pick one out of the two, I'm gonna say the award show because that's a culmination of just everything that you've done, not just people that listen to the radio. Because you got certain people that listen to the radio, then you got certain people that come to Esther's or come to the club or wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So, but they don't listen to the radio. You know what I'm saying? But when you got like awards, it's that got to be a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'd have to pick out.
Yeah,
big shout out to
Esther, people don't feel validated until they brunch dope. Hey, we ain't shitting on Sky Bistro, but we done been to Esther, so we don't have to hit up Sky Bistro. We know Crit be having Esther's going crazy. Plus, they got the best French toast sticks around.
Ain't no competition. We do ours on Saturday, they on Sunday. It's all good.
Oh, that's what's up.
Go. Right.
Well, then we definitely gonna have to tap in. But some people
you gonna definitely. Hit my inbox, man. I'll make sure y'all come in there, man. Matter of fact, y'all let me know y'all want to come out future, man.
All right.
We'll
bottom
be
of
there.
The bottom board.
We'll be
right.
there.
We got man. Brunch is crazy this Sunday, man. I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about it. Brunch. It used to be like you get the word. You go in there 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You got to stay all the way to 10 because we close at 10 on Sundays, and after like 5 o'clock, after brunch is over, it used to be dead. D-Rock came up with this thing called Sunday service. Boy, Sunday it'd be like revival up in there, like a sinners revival up.
Not the sinners revival.
It'd be. Boy, we be drinking, having fun, horn, all kind of stuff go down.
I know that's right, man. Look, no, that's real, man.
You said what now?
No, I was just saying that's real, man. So for the people that run across this, man, y'all go check out Sky. Y'all go check out Esther's, man. Esther's on Sunday from 11 to 3, and 12 to 10 for Sky on Sunday?
Okay, on Sunday with Sky is from 1 to 5. That's brunch. And then from 5 to 10, that's that service. Lord, you come get baptized in the lift.
Oh, man. Well,
Yes, sir. Got deacon.
That's my trophy category. That's my trophy category.
Absolutely, man. Well,
get baptized.
You got another question, Carolina?
No, I was gonna ask like both of y'all. So as a nominee and as the promoter, the host, how do y'all think Indians within South Carolina? Like, how do y'all think this affects them? Is it something that this is what they should look forward to in their music throughout the year to be nominated for this? Like, how does this help the city and the state?
Man, one thing I understand about awards is awards could do two things, or accolades could do two things. It can make you feel like you've already arrived and make you wanna just get lax and feel like you done reached your pinnacle, or it can either make you realize that there's something to strive to. And I like doing the awards because it show people what they can strive to, because there are big awards like the MTV Video Music Awards, the BET Awards, so it just give people something to aspire to, man, to know that and to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Even though you on this level, we're gonna award you on this level so you already know what it feels like when you get to the next level. And you already know what to expect.
That's real. That's real.
So what do you think about that question?
No, I think you hit it on the head. It's like either you're gonna get the award, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna take it and you're gonna get content, or you're gonna take it and you're gonna grow from it. You're gonna like, well, see, can I get it next year? Can I run it back again? Can I do a 3-peat? Like this year will be my third year. If I win another South Carolina DJ award, it'd be a 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody ever done that. So now I'm saying, that's what I'm striving for. Now if I didn't win this shit, now I'm mad because now I got to figure out what I got to do to beat whoever beat me last. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use it as a growing experience. You know what I'm saying, to go harder. But like I said, some people get content. They get an award and no shit. I'm here, I arrived. No, bro, you still got 10,000 steps to go.
There you go.
A piece of your story.
But I would say something that both of y'all left off y'all list. I feel like it's a networking opportunity. This might be just a layer verse. Come up with a hook for somebody else. Like this is perfect. I'm always thinking network. I just feel like this is a perfect working, and you can see other people's talent validated. Like, you got people be like, man, I can rap. Man, you can't rap. Then you hear them rap, be like you say, how many listeners you got? But if you got awards and nominees to back that up, people can network and be like, all right, I know you legit.
Right. Yeah, you really did leave that off, because that is a good thing, because that's one thing that's one of my greatest highlights that I like to see from the award show. When I was at the South Carolina DJ Awards this year, there was like an influx of female Lady Rose from Florida, Victoria Rosa from Greenville, Juju the Bando from Charleston. It was like 6 or 7 female, Real Kiki from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It was an influx of female artists, man. And those female, just to see, you know what I'm saying, a lot of female artists down here, man, like they get in the room like that and they compete with each other. They talk and they do be catty with each other, but those females actually work together. And you know what I'm saying? Some of them have done work together, have done songs together. They was sitting around the award show, taking each other's IG, taking each other's numbers and stuff to work together. And that's the type of stuff I like to see in my show. I like to see growth. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that my show or anything that I'm involved with is going to cause somebody to grow in the areas of where they, you know what I'm saying, of their expertise. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to just be someone you come there. Because I remember the very first show I did as a hip hop artist, and I won. It was a Streets to Industry showcase by Reno Hit. You know what I'm saying? And when I got there, like, it was no love. Like, everybody was there, but everybody was scared to they can like your song, but they were scared to show that they liked your song, because they felt like that would take away in the judge's mind from whoever they came there from. So everybody was just waiting to go to the crowd, to the front. Nobody really got a standing ovation, and nobody really networked with anybody. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just was concerned about themselves. They trying to get the record deal with Rock Nation South or with Bad Boy South for themselves. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not how I want my shows to be. I don't care if we win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? We still got an opportunity to work with each other and come back next year. Who knows? We might win collaboration of the year.
There you go. There you go. Man, look, in a real way, I appreciate both of y'all for coming on and sharing y'all time. Shout out to all the nominees. There's so many nominees, I can't even begin. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate our nomination. To the Nameless DJ, I was messing with you, bro. I don't mean that. A little bit, though.
Kiss my ass, so what?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, anybody that has a passion in the arts, I support that passion. I think that's some of what's wrong with the world, man. We grow up and we lose that part of, you know, as a kid, like they say, you got all kinds of imagination. You want to be all these things. You want to do all these ridiculous things. And as you grow old and life get a hold of you, you lose that. So I'm all about artists for life. It brings peace to people. It brings joy to other people. And again, I appreciate your time, Darren. I appreciate your time, Crip. We're going to go into this last call thing. I'm going to let y'all get a little solo, man. And you just tell the people whatever you want to tell them, man. I'm going to go with you first, Darren.
All right, man. This is my last call, man. Make sure that you pop out to Atlanta Augusta, Georgia, on the week of April 14th through the April 16th. On April 15th, man, Saturday, April 15th, we at the Scene Club Scene Augusta. We got DJ Frosty, man. We got Timo Goody. We got Splat Pad. We got the Shop Boys. We're all the way turned up. We got a bunch of celebrity guests, man. And we even got I can't remember the girl and the boy name that had the song I put it in my mouth. We got a lot of celebrities.
Oh.
Yeah, they coming out, man. It's gonna be a big thing, man. We got different. We even got Natalie performing that night, man. So it's going down, man. It's going down on August 6th, on August 15th at the Scene in Augusta. That is the free celebrity party for the Southern Plug Music Awards, and on August 16th, Get your tickets, man. Go to Eventbrite because the award show is next week too. It's on Sunday, August 16th.
Yeah.
It's at Icon Sports Bar and Grill in Augusta, South Carolina. So we just taking over Augusta, man. Showing a lot of love to Augusta artists. You know what I'm saying? Taking our show on the road, baby.
As we should.
Right.
Chris, what you got for the people?
Usual, man. Fuck with me every Saturday at Esther's, man. Other than the first Saturday, 11 to 3, biggest function. Family friendly, come house, man. 5 o'clock, we got an all new block party. Be sure to tap in 100.1 to beat, man. 5 o'clock is a brand new hour. It's my hour. We're doing something different. So if you ain't heard it lately, no, we going up. 100.1 to beat, 5 o'clock. And yeah, man, definitely fuck with the awards, man. If you ain't got nothing going on, if you're an artist in the city, if you just anything within media, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a dope spot, you know what I'm saying? A dope place to be. And if you ain't been to the Scene yet in Augusta, definitely come Saturday. That club, that shit fire. I might even try to steal a set from Frosty. But yeah, I'm definitely pulling up.
Right.
That's what it is. Carolina, what you gonna tell the people?
Hey, side note, just because Kryptonite said that, man, y'all need to have two dudes do like a DJ battle like from the movie Juice. Just let them go to scratching for an hour or so just to put the authenticity on it.
I think that hour too long.
We'll put that together, man. Kryptonite.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't got to be him. Like if you got like some young cast.
I'm asking Kryptonite.
Oh, he sent the challenge out.
Yeah.
We might work out something. I get a Saturday somewhere. We'll figure something out.
Word, say less.
But,
I ain't trying to do no funny business, man. I ain't trying to get you without booking you first.
No, that's love, man. Augusta, that's home for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started doing radio. So I mean, I ain't been a minute since I've been down there doing something. So I gotta pull up.
Word. Well, definitely.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, I appreciate these two gentlemen. When we got to the podcast game, we knew Kryptonite in the streets for a number of years. Kryptonite is actually one of the people that told us we should have did this pre-COVID. Like Kryptonite was telling us to do this, like, man, what y'all do in the garage, y'all need to put that on there. And he was one of those. He's one of our best promoters as far as us being consistent. Hey, check this, check that. Hey, look at this, and look at that. Like Kryptonite really be on us about trying to put a good product out there. And I support his shit all the time. I'm sharing this shit. Meeting Darren, it's the same feel. Like I share a lot of shit that he do. I'm honored that he thought of the bottom of the bottle into the podcast group. So just being nominated, I feel good. I appreciate it. But like you say, one kind of make me want hard shit. Kryptonite, if I win this year, it made me want to go harder next year because, like you say, you want to knock them shits out in a row. So like it just gave me a new bug, and I appreciate both of them. Network is a superpower. Darren thought he gonna be on here by himself. I said, "Nah, Kryptonite comes." He's like, "Did they Kryptonite?" I said, "Kryptonite comes." So that's part of the network. I always say network is superpower. Respect people, try to understand people, and give people empathy, man. I'm out.
Yeah, man. All those fantastic things he said, man. We out here, man. Humanity is kind of fucked up right now. And again, these are the things that kind of breed us together, man. We can be competitive and also be, peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Just because he win, don't dim your light. You know what I'm saying? If you got that competitive bone, Kobe ain't want nobody to give him. Kobe wanted the pleasure of being like, bro, I'm your daddy. You know what I'm saying? We need that competitive, but peaceful, fun-loving, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you type shit. Again, I love the arts, singing, poetry, drawing, everything that comes with it, man. And these are the times that we lose sight of that sometimes with all the ills that's going on in the world, man. Shout out to our artists on any platform. Whatever you do it well. And if you don't do it well, keep doing it and you'll get there. This is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I'm Jay Walker.
He signed himself out.
Yeah. He said it's Bottom of the Bottle. That's Carolina Dirt. I'm Jay Walker 803, which I'm not. DJ Kryptonite, Darren Plug Brown. We out of here. One more game for them Lady Gamecocks because we got Carolina Pride. But
right.
We out. Y'all stay on for a second, but we out.